So this is an additional information. Okay, basically it was meant to have been the first reason why I actually love this profession, and that's the fact that it gives me an opportunity to impact lives. Like, because every other profession, of course, has the foundation in teaching. Yes, there is no doctor without a teacher. There's no lawyer without a teacher. There is no engineer without a teacher. Yeah, can I continue? Okay, guys, you already know. So basically, I love the fact that this profession gives me an opportunity to be able to, like, develop minds, okay, and impart knowledge into them, or as I say, knowledge. All right, so I enjoy it. Like, I see myself as someone that in the next 5, 10, 15 years, so to say, I'm going to be seeing all the lives that have passed through my teaching, and I'm going to be like, wow, okay, by great and awesome feats they would have started achieving. And that's one of the biggest joy that every teacher actually prays for. Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Tamala and you're welcome to Moments with Dami. Today it's Saturday here in Nigeria. If you are following my channel, you would notice that for quite a number of time now, I have been focusing more on my profession. Okay, so I mean, any niche is a niche for me, provided it's LD. Okay, so I decided to stay in my profession niche for now. Alright, so today's video is basically going to be all about what I stand for, okay? And I'm going to be telling you guys some of the 5 things that I enjoy about being a teacher, okay? So we all know that every profession comes with their ups and downs. You come with those times when you are just high up there and you're so happy, excited, mushy about the way things are going. I'm going to be looking at into that aspect of mushiness that I adore about my profession. So if this is all content you would love and I believe you would like to hear more about, please stay tuned and go. Okay, so these 5 points I'm about to delve into are not the only reasons why I love being a teacher. There are more, okay? But basically, let's just summarize them into these 5 points. So the first point I'm going to be talking about is this. Being a teacher has helped me to be a multi-dimensional person. Yes, that word seems quite huge. Okay, I was looking for the best adjective to use in order to describe what it means or what being a teacher has actually made me become. Okay, now what do I mean by the word multi-dimensional? Now we all understand that being a teacher goes beyond just you coming to classrooms, teaching the scholars, and going. If you hear me saying scholars, I'm talking about my learners. I mean, the children that we teach in schools. That's the word we use in my own institution. So I'm quite, used to that word now. So being a teacher has made me become a multi-dimensional person, like I said, and in what areas? For example, there are times that I have to put on the jacket of a mother. Like, seriously, I'm not married yet, but trust me, this job has given me that insight into what it means to be a mother. Like, obviously, as a classroom teacher, if you're one like me, you have the sole responsibility of taking care of these children's things. Now, it's not like me buying things for them and doing all things that their parents will do for them. I'm not talking about that. Now, there are times that these kids, sometimes they come to school and they're not feeling fine, and they come to you and they're like, for example, now they call me Miss Damilola. Miss Damilola, please, I have a little headache. Oh, my tummy hurts and all that. And at that point, you can't just say, oh, come on, go and sit down. You need to put on the jacket of a mother. So you see me saying, oh, my dear, what's happening? What did you eat? Have you eaten this morning? Oh, sorry, you need to take water. Take water and go and rest. Just like a mother would do, okay? And there are other times when I have to put on the jacket of a counselor. Yes, so you have children that have issues, like sometimes it could be personal issues, it could be family issues, and it comes to you as their teacher. And there's nothing that gives me joy than for a child to be able to relate to me just the way they would relate to their parents. Because I feel like there's a place for you to be like a teacher that you have. And there are times that you have to just, be make yourself accessible to these children. Okay, so I try as much as possible to do that. I am not boasting. Trust me, there's no child that comes through my tutelage that would not experience that mother aspect of me, that counselor aspect of me. Like, I'm always interested in knowing more about you. beyond just academics. So, this children comes to you and they tell you things like, oh, my mom did this to me and it made me feel sad. Oh, my dad did this. And I'm like, okay. I have to like listen, right? And hear them out and give my advice according to what they have provided, the information provided. And most times, share my own personal experiences with them as well. And I make them realize that, see, mommy loves us, daddy loves us. But when we are very young, we don't understand that they actually love us by the things they do. I'm not talking about being harsh on your kids now, but there's a place of discipline. Okay, so most times children interpret discipline for hatred, and I tell them that, see, I've once been in your shoes, that I almost felt like my parents are not really my actual parents because of what discipline. But seriously, they love us, and I would talk out. They would actually feel excited at the end of the old conversation. Now, another aspect is that this job has made me a cleaner. Yes, guys, it made me a cleaner. Okay, so because it can actually get to that point where these kids mess up themselves sometimes unconsciously, and you have to like clean them up and like, okay, come over here. Oh, your mouse has some particles. Then I try to like clean it up for them. Or sometimes I look at their corners and maybe they are writing their notes, and I don't want them distracted, so I just pick up the litter around them and I tell them, see, anytime you want to trash, please use the dustbin, and I pick it up, and and many things like that. So there are so many areas, I mean, that I've been able to function in as a teacher thanks to this profession, because sometimes I feel like, okay, if I wasn't in this profession, would I have been able to handle all these other areas? Well, I don't know, but basically these are some of them. And now to the next. Now, this teaching job has given me very, very, very wide exposure into the world of children. Being in the world of children is something else, because sometimes, when I first started teaching, gosh, there are times that I would give some explanation to some concepts, and the kids would just be staring at me like, what are you saying? Like we don't get it. What is going on here? So I'll be like, am I speaking too high, or is it that what I'm saying is so difficult to comprehend? But that's because, see, when you're in the world of children, you need to act like children sometimes. So it has really helped me to be that dramatic person. Okay, now dramatic person not in negative terms, but I try as much as possible to become expressive and dramatic with my interpretations, with my explanations in class, because this is one of the ways whereby you can get into the heart of the kids. They love drama. If you have to dance, dance. If you have to sing, sing. If you have to give a story, please do. If you have to mind, if you have to give rhymes, do it, because trust me, being in the world of kids is a different ball game entirely, and you can't afford to be that adulting all the time. So there are times that you have to just come down to their level. Oops, guys, I'm sorry. This video was actually getting up to like 18 minutes. I needed to break it into two parts. So this is going to be the part one. Please ensure you watch the part two when I upload it, okay? Thank you for watching to this extent, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.